Hey, what is up, you sexy ass motherfuckers? Welcome back to yet another Pixel Wars tournament video. This one is going to be the first one of the semifinals. This is going to be Bloodlust versus Kenney, two of the greats, two very talented players. So it is certainly a tournament video that you do not want to miss out on. I wanted to go ahead and thank you to Atomic Lollipop and Kevin for sponsoring this video. This has been an absolute pleasure being able to cover the content of this tournament, being able to co-host this tournament, and just overall have a lot of fun with this tournament. Guys, if you guys like this video at all, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what your favorite part was, and if you're feeling extra generous, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. A lot of the tournament videos that you see here on the channel are also live streamed on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/CAPN4IS, so make sure you guys check that out as well. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into that sexy content. And we are back to yet another tournament battle. In this one, it is going to be Bloodlust playing as the top player, aka Red, and Kenney playing as the blue player, aka the bottom player, bottom bitch of this match. It is going to be a really good one. As you guys can see, the webcam is still on. I'm looking sexy as ever, and so are you guys. But yeah, this is going to be a really good one. Kenney starting off strong with 10 collectors, a miner, and a logger, trying to collect as many resources as possible. Bloodlust starting off with the same, a logger and a miner trying to collect resources as quickly as possible. Their wood is a little bit further away, I think. No, they're about the same away. Well, if the woodcutters would go here with blue, then they would certainly be closer, but it seems like they're kind of favoring this little clump of trees here a little bit more, so we'll see if that affects them at all in the future. It does look like right now they have both spent resources on trying to get another logger, another woodcutter out, and another rock miner out as well. Kenney getting another miner out, sending them over to this next clump of rocks, just trying to spread it as much as possible and gather as many resources as possible, and sending out another logger out to be able to start working on this clump of trees. Bloodlust doing the same, using their miners, except instead of going for a separate mining deal, he does actually start off with a huge mining deposit right here over at the top. So he's going to go ahead and send his miners out over at the top here and just try to collect as much of this specific resource as he possibly can. But still, they are both even with 20 collectors each. We shall see what happens. Kenney having 100 wood now, ready to be able to build another woodcutter. Will he do it, or will he fall slightly behind? It looks like he's collecting a lot of wood right now. It's taking him a little bit to make the woodcutter. You know he's going to go for one. He does have another miner. Will he get another woodcutter? Or maybe he's already building one and I completely missed it. I could have definitely missed it. He has the miner out right now. It does look like he is actually going ahead and building that next logger as well. So going for 3 resource buildings. Bloodlust currently having 25 collectors, but he is going to be doing the same thing, go for 3 and 3 in I'm assuming, or maybe he's actually going for a farm, automatically going for that militaristic building. I was completely wrong, and already having a barracks as well. Getting a miner and still getting those resource buildings out, but he is actually ahead on that military building. But Kenney is not far behind at all, still favoring a lot of resource collecting. He does currently have a farm out, trying to get as far up, as close to Bloodlust as he possibly can. Blood currently does not have any military, but he has the facilities to be able to build more military, and he is still continuing. There we go. First, we've got our first soldier, our first naked man going after the snail, hoping that the snail will drop some salt and level him up. I don't know what it is about salt in this game, but it looks like a lot of troops love it, because it can level them up and make them stronger. Salt is like cocaine. It makes them quicker and it makes them more stronger, apparently. And this soldier is going to go ahead and continue to fight against frogs and any nearby enemies. He's just trying to level them up as much as he possibly can. Kenney, again, not far behind at all, getting out his first barracks. Bloodlust does have 2 barracks currently, but he has 4 miners. He's not falling too far behind on collectors. He's behind by 10 collectors, but that shouldn't matter too much as of right now, as long as it continues to try and keep up with Kenney. He's got 40 collectors right now, 1 farm, whereas Kenney, I believe, has 2 farms, if I am mistaken, actually. He does currently only have 1 farm as well. They both do have 2 barracks, though, so we shall see what shall happen with that? We've got another woodcutter, another logger coming in to be able to farm these trees. We've got Bloodlust kind of falling behind a little bit on telling his troops to continue to farm, continue to mine. We've got 10 woodcutters currently not collecting any wood, and we've got 3 rock miners currently not collecting anything. But he does currently have 4 military troops as well. Ooh, and he's also got a Minotaur. He's got a chonky boy ready to defend against any mass troops that Kenney dares to be able to send against him. So we shall see. We've got the counter for the Minotaur, aka the Lion Boy, the cavalry. Great counter for the Minotaur. He's got some fast attacks, and he can take a hit or two from the Minotaur. Probably just one hit, but he should be able to out-attack the Minotaur if it gives the opportunity. The Minotaur is extremely slow, attacks extremely slow, but can definitely do some great damage. It looks like Kenney is going to be the first one to attack. He's going to go ahead and charge after Bloodlust Lion Boy. He's also going to go ahead and charge against Bloodlust Swordsman. Swordsmen are down, and Bloodlust Lion was able to get a quick hit before he ultimately fell. Luckily, his Minotaur has leveled up, so he is a quick boy, and he's going to go ahead and try to go in and finish off these troops. Kenney's going to go ahead and fall back just a little bit to try and save his troops. The Minotaur is going to go ahead and get a great hit on that lion. Minotaur is going to go ahead and take out both lions. Huge move. Kenney's doing the great maneuver of keeping away as many troops as he can. So that way he doesn't take as many losses. Bloodlust is quickly trying to get more military troops out. Kenney does currently have him outnumbered but for how long? Bloodlust has 2 military troops, whereas Kenney has 4 military troops. So we see Kenney starting to get, actually getting a tower right on the border of Bloodlust territory. Bloodlust favoring 3 barracks. Bloodlust does have a healer as well as some soldiers as well, just trying to do whatever he can. We even have Kenney bringing out some archers and some more cavalry to be able to support the rest of his troops. Bloodlust is down to 0 troops remaining, whereas Kenney still has 5 troops and is still building more to be able to continue to harass Bloodlust and try to do as much damage as possible. We shall see if Bloodlust continues to fight. Bloodlust is starting to get soldiers out, but the soldiers are kind of being a little bit slow. He has lost his Beast Mastery. I had to remember what that was called. His soldier is actually favoring fighting against the frogs other than the troops that he needs to fight against. He's trying to get as many troops as he can out as possible. He really needs to have his wood collectors start gathering wood again, because he's got a lot of them not gathering wood, and he has only 50 wood, so if he can get more wood, then that would be absolutely huge for him. Kenney actually building a second tower just outside of Bloodlust territory, starting to harass Bloodlust civilian troops, civilian population, to do a whole lot of damage against them. So we shall see what happens. I'm not seeing any more military troops come out from Bloodlust. We actually have another Beast Mastery coming out from Bloodlust. He's probably going to try to get a Minotaur out as quickly as possible to try and counteract just the sheer amount of troops that Kenney currently has. Bloodlust does have a soldier over here. I don't know if he realizes it, though. He needs to get this soldier up here and attacking the farmer doing the meme, which is always fun to see. But the soldier is going to go ahead and start attacking the tower. Will Bloodlust be able to get a Minotaur out so quickly, or will his building get destroyed before the Minotaur is out? I do believe that if a building is destroyed when you are building troops, that troop automatically gets destroyed and you don't get the resources back from it. So we shall see. I don't know if he's trying to get a Minotaur up. Kenney did leave the building for a second. It has a sliver of health, so we shall see, and it looks like Kenney's actually going to destroy the building before anything comes out of it. Bloodlust does currently have 3 military troops, though. He's got 1 swordsman, or he has 4. I'm trying to see where they are currently coming from. I don't know if they're like attacking, they snuck past, or what's going on, or who's fighting who. But Bloodlust has 4 military troops. I just cannot see where they currently are right now. We've got 1 swordsman right here, but if anybody sees the rest of them, please let me know. Kenney is currently trying to attack over here on the side. Where is Bloodlust military troops? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh, Bloodlust currently only has 2 military troops left. I think that Kenney had sent back a couple of troops to take care of them. Blood was trying to sneak past and take out Kenney's castle. Bloodlust still has 1 troop left. Can he build more troops to be able to defend his territory, or is this going to be the end of this battle and the end of the tournament for Blood? We shall see. Bloodlust soldier is down. Kenney has a whole bunch of troops just outside of his castle, just whamming on it as much as he possibly can. I don't know if Bloodlust is going to be able to come back from this. It doesn't look like Bloodlust is going to be able to get any more troops out, and it looks like this is going to be the end. Well played to both players. What a great game, great tournament game. As always, holy smokes, Bloodlust and Burb, two great players going against each other. Wood going highly in favor of the blue player because he just had a huge stockpile. Rock staying fairly even, and you guys saw the rest. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate all of you absolutely sexy ass motherfuckers, and I will see you again in the next one. Peace.